Good way to end the season, Marty.
Thank you. Yeah, definitely a good way to finish the season with a good result against a very good team that show how good they have been this season. Not only during, I know that the last games perhaps they didn't get the results they wanted, but they have been challenging the playoff for a lot of games, and then almost getting the FA Cup final. So yeah, glad for the guys to finish in that way, especially after yeah, very emotional week after Leeds game. So yeah, we wanted to give something else to the supporters who came here today, and we managed to achieve. So I'm very glad for that.
You made a few changes today, gave some French players a go. What did you make of them, particularly Joe
Um,
Walsh on his league debut?
yeah, I'm very happy with the performance of the guys who jump in. I think that some of them have been training at really high level, showing that they could help the team more than what they did. And in that sense, being a manager is always you will always be unfair with some of the players. And I think that Reggie today managed very stable 90 minutes. I think that Elijah showed that he's a good player, a young player that can develop a lot and can help us a lot in the future. That Walshy, he has been working so hard. I think that his loan deal in January helped him a lot. He came back with a lot of confidence, and yeah, we spoke actually with the keepers group, and Asmir was well quite supportive. He knows as a young keeper how much it means to get a championship debut, and in that sense, I'm glad with the performance of those guys.
With there's some players played today that are out of contract next season. Chris and I think Joe and Elijah are as well. Is a decision to
I'm
make?
very happy about finishing with a strong win. Give me some rest to prepare now, because of course now we know that we need to take decisions, important decisions in the future, because we really want to make sure that we learn from the mistakes we made in the past. We need to make sure that we are not involved anymore in a situation like we were this season. So we manage, it's true, in an extremely competitive league, in extremely competitive season, because I look back and now not even 50 points have been enough to avoid relegation, which shows that usually championship is a very demanding season, demanding league, but this season even more. So I think that we need to make sure that we take very accurate decisions in the next weeks in order to improve as a club.
Someone like Isaac Hayden, is he someone you'd like to potentially bring back? Is that an option?
As I said, let me rest a bit. I think that it has been exhausting last push of the season, and then of course we're going to speak with all the players. We're going to speak with the club about what we can do. But of course, I'm very happy with the contribution of many players that has been here.
You've been involved before with clubs in sort of similar situations where QPR were this season. How does this season rank in comparison? Has this been the hardest season
It's
you've had?
always hard, and I think that football, yeah, it's a lot about today. I don't think so much about how it was in Denmark was tough, in Spain was tough, but football is competition, and at the end, the ones that we do this job is because we are addicted to this kind of competition some way. So I'm very happy about the progress of the club. It has been definitely difficult, as you know, a lot of up and downs, but I think that's a little bit as well the DNA of this club. And at the end, we made it. So and we made it, I think, in a proper way, because our form over the last, I would say, since January, it's pretty strong and shows the progress of those players that deserve all the credit for that.
Just one more from me. I won't hog all the questions there. Just Ilias's goal. I mean, he's been outstanding sort of last
I
three
said
months.
since the beginning when I came, I think that Elias has the potential to play at top level. I think that he is one of the best players in the league, and that's the kind of level that I expect from him. So I tend to be more demanding with the best players. He's definitely one of the best, and yeah, he had the quality to give us this push in a game that actually we didn't start so well. Coventry started really well, and in that sense, that was a kind of a game changer, showing his quality.
For the players that are going to stay, how much confidence are they going to take into next season after how this one has finished?
It's very important to finish in a good way, and I think that definitely, as I said before, not only because the last few games, but when we look at the form over the last 5 months, it's definitely an arrow pointing into the right direction. But football is a lot about today. It's not about what happened yesterday. So I think that we need to be, as I said, very aware how challenging was this month. I think we need to be aware that we cannot make mistakes in order to be in a similar situation in a very competitive league with a lot of good clubs, good teams, good players, and then we'll see where we are in the next months. But definitely we need to improve.
Just how different would you say the atmosphere is around the club now to as it was when you arrived.
Yeah, but it's always like this, right? When a club is struggling with results, it's very normal that it's not that great mood around the club, and it's not easy to manage. But I think that all of us, we understood, especially the fans, understood that in these bottom moments, we need more than ever their support. And I think they have been brilliant since day one, because in the first game, I didn't do anything. I just arrived and it was already sold out, which shows that they were there to support and help the team. So I think that perhaps this togetherness that I spoke about, not only in the dressing room and the coaching staff and inside the club, but as well outside the club, has been crucial and very important for us to achieve the target.
Just a word on Morgan Fox as well. He came in for Jake Clark today. He looked like he had a hugely impressive performance. Do you have any additional on his performance?
Top professional, and that's why I was very confident in a game like this. As I said, he has been playing lately a little bit more than perhaps others, but we have been always very, very calm and aware about his level, because he has been training every day like he was 11 starting. He never dropped a single minute. He never complained, and that kind of players makes the team much better. So he has been very important. Even when you look at the minutes, perhaps he didn't play that much, but he has been so important to achieve what we achieve. And that today's performance is just once again a demonstration of a player that has, 300 games in championship, and that is a very good player.
And talking about Fox as well as being brilliant defensively today and very, very solid at the back. That was his first goal today for over 4 years. So apart from being good at the back, he managed to get forward and got what turned out to be the winning goal.
I think we spoke about the progress that this team made, and one of the keys has been when I arrived, unfortunately, the set pieces were an issue, both from attacking perspective and a defensive perspective. Perhaps not that much secret, but working a lot. And then today, second goal, again, a set piece situation. I think over the last games, we have been really, really strong in both areas. And then, yeah, I'm glad for him, but before it was Jimmy, before it was Cook. So those kind of players, they need to help us when it comes to not only defense set pieces, which they have been crucial, but as well to attack. So I'm glad for him to score a goal.
Cheers, guys.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you, guys.